What's up, guys? Back with another video. Caught a couple of beautiful rainbow trout up in the mountains yesterday, and I'm gonna show you guys how we're gonna get down on it. Hang tight. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna fillet these bad boys up. We're gonna cook them over some charcoal, and I'm gonna make a very sexy glaze. Orange, honey, garlic, sriracha glaze. Hang tight, I'm gonna show you just how we do it. So first thing you wanna do when you're filleting trout is you want to put down paper towels underneath the trout. It helps keep them from sliding around. All right, you want to cut right behind the gills there, and then slide right down the backbone. When you get towards the tail end, stick the knife all the way through, slide right down that tail. You want to peel these back a little bit. And guys, we got a surprise. This one's got some eggs in it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get these fillets off, and we're gonna set those eggs aside. You can use those eggs either to fish with, or realistically, you can just give them a rinse like a little strainer and eat them. 10 times better than any fish oil, omega-3 supplement you could take. Or I mean, if you want, you can eat them like caviar. You know what people pay for these at a restaurant? It's ridiculous, so don't throw them away. All right, there's fillet one. Look at that meat, guys. Look at that meat, beautiful. Fillet number 2. Guys, and here's those eggs I'm talking about. Look at those. Guys, we got eggs again on the second one. The double up, look at that. Just like that, we're ready to go. All right, so here's what we're gonna do, guys. I like to brush these with a little bit of oil first. This is avocado oil. I don't use really anything except avocado oil. And the reason is because 1, it's actually healthy for you. And 2, unlike olive oil, it tastes good, 1, but has a high smoke point, okay? So it's not gonna go rancid when we're cooking it over the fire, all right? I'm gonna put a little bit of oil on both sides of these just so it doesn't stick. Just like that. What we're gonna do, we're gonna put a little bit of this homemade seasoning I got here right on like that. Then what we're gonna do, we're gonna cook this over the hardwood charcoal. And then I'm gonna show you guys that glaze I was talking about. And we're gonna brush that on right before they're done cooking. Oh, we're just gonna take these fish, put them in these fish baskets. If you guys don't have one of these, you gotta get one if you're gonna be cooking fish. If I had to pick, hardwood charcoal is my favorite, and then pan searing it is my second favorite. So what you do is you just close these, slide these on to lock them, and since we got them rolled on both sides, they're not gonna stick, and just like that, they're ready for the grill. So first, we're gonna start off with a little garlic and a little onion. I only want to use about 1/4 of this onion. We're gonna get our garlic going. Guys, we want this chopped up real fine, so that's what we're doing here. Is we're just getting started. And then what we're gonna do, we're gonna take that onion in there. And you know what makes this a little easier is a little bit of salt on it. And we're gonna put salt in our sauce anyway, so it's all good. That salt kind of helps it stay put, you know? This is gonna be a glaze, guys, so we don't really want big chunks in there, but we do want all this flavor. All right, guys, so we're gonna put that in our pot. Is we're gonna add some red chili flakes. Whoa, someone took the lid off of that. I hope you guys like it spicy. Look, here's what we're gonna do. Ain't nothing we can't fix, huh? All right, that looks about right, guys. I'm gonna take the rest of that oil that we used to brush the fish with, Put it right in there like that. We're gonna get that going on the oven here. Start that off with a nice medium high. Saute that down real good, and then we'll start adding in our other ingredients. Oh man, guys, that smells so good. I mean, how could it not? Onion, garlic, chili flakes. So we're gonna get all those flavors infused into that oil real nice here. I'm gonna caramelize that down. Looking like it's about ready for step 2. And what step 2 is a juicy orange, guys. Check it out. You wanna massage it a little bit, get it nice and juicy, nice and juicy. Look at that. All right, here's what we're gonna do, guys. Squeeze this right in here. Get as much juice out of there as you can. Get all that juice in there. All right, now we're gonna let that cook down just a tad bit. We almost wanna bring this to a light simmer and see it's already there. So we're gonna give this a minute or 2, and then we're gonna go ahead and add in the rest of the ingredients. All right, guys, so we're gonna put a little bit more salt in there. All right, guys, that's reducing down a little bit real nice. I'm telling you guys, this glaze is gonna take your fish to another level. If somebody you know says they don't like fish, make this recipe for them. All right, guys, so we reduced the heat on that. We're gonna add a big spoonful of honey in there. This is some local raw honey, the good stuff. It's not gonna be raw anymore, but you know, you get the point. Then we're gonna add some homemade peach jam. This is my mom's homemade jam. Add sriracha in. Want the flavor, want the heat. We got a lot of sweet going on, so that sriracha will kick it up a notch. Guys, and then butter. And don't be afraid on the butter, guys. Let's go. And that's it, guys. This is gonna be so good. We'll get this all going. Get that jam and butter melted. Get everything mixed together. And we'll let this kind of stay on like just a light simmer while we go ahead and check on our charcoal and get that fish going. And then once that fish is almost done, we're gonna brush this sauce on the fish, finish it on the grill. And guys, I'm telling you, you'll see. All right, looks like our charcoal's not quite ready yet. So we'll give it a few more minutes and we'll dump it out, and then we'll get that fish going over the top of it. That jam and butter is almost all melted in there. And guys, you want this to, you know, kind of be on lower heat now, but we still want to just kind of reduce this down and let all those flavors come together, and it'll be perfect to put on that fish. All right, guys, it looks like our charcoal's ready to go here. That is perfect. 5 minutes on each side, maybe 4. We're gonna brush it down with that glaze, finish it off. It's gonna be good. All right, guys, this glaze is perfect. I'm gonna take it off the heat here. Our fish is almost ready for it. Let's go brush it on. You guys see that? Amazing. Absolutely amazing. And then guys, now that we brushed that glaze on the fish, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put it back here, just leave it all the way on the lowest setting and keep it warm, because what we're gonna do is we're gonna plate this up with some rice and we're gonna drizzle a little bit more glaze right over the top. You'll see what I'm talking about. So we kinda wanna let it caramelize a little bit. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn it over and finish it face down. We want to let that charcoal really get a good caramelization on that glaze right before we take it off. And I know we lost some on the by turning it over, guys, but that's exactly why we're going to finish it off with a little bit more when we're done. All right, guys, I think those are done. Let's go ahead and take them inside. All right, so we're going to take one of these fillets. Comes right off the basket there because we oiled it. Let's just set it over the rice just like that. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take a little bit more of that glaze and put right over the top like that. That's how we do it, guys. That's how we do it, just like that. Finish it off with a little bit of cilantro. Just like that, guys. Look at that. That is how it's done. Guys, look at that. Let's give it a taste. Oh my goodness. Gotta try it like this. So good. Guys, thanks for hanging out with me for this video. We will see you on the next one. Oh, you guys thought I was kidding? Cheers. Get back to cooking.